Hi, everybody. It's Miss Catalano here. It's good. Well, I would want to say it's good to see you, but I can't see you, but you can see me. So hopefully it's good to see me. But today is May 29th, our day. Read the day away for our ABC countdown. And today I wanted to let you guys in on a little secret about me. Something that you may not know because I am an assistant principal is that I didn't always love to read. When I was your age, reading was certainly not one of my favorite things to do. I love to color, I love to ride my bike, I love to play softball, and I love to ski. But reading wasn't something I really did that much. So, what finally changed that for me was that I found a book series that I was really into. So, a school project, our teacher let us choose what book we wanted to read for independent reading, which didn't happen a lot when I was a kid. So, maybe that's why I didn't love reading. But this was a project where I got to choose what I wanted to read, and I chose Harry Potter. So, Harry Potter was actually the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second Harry Potter book. So, I read the second one first, which is odd. But I was so hooked when I read Harry Potter, The Chamber of Secrets, that I immediately went and read the first one and then went through the series. And that truly changed my life and and helped to make me be a lover of reading because I found something I was truly interested in and that I found engaging and interesting and funny, and I'm just a very big Harry Potter fan. The Goblet of Fire, the fourth one, is my favorite. But I thought since you guys are going to be starting your summer vacation soon, that I would introduce you to a series that I used to read when I taught third grade to my class called the Sisters Grimm series. So I don't know if you've heard of it before, but I was super excited because I found that about six of the books of the series, there's nine, I believe, six of them are available on epicbooks.com, which I know a lot of us have been using Epic. So this website here just has, a little bit about the book. I'm just going to read this here. So the first one is called The Sisters Grimm, the Fairy Tale Detectives. It says, for Sabrina and Daphne Grimm, life has never been a fairy tale. After the mysterious disappearance of their parents, the sisters are sent to live with their grandmother, a woman they believed was dead. Granny Relda reveals that the girls have two famous ancestors, the Brothers Grimm, whose classic book of fairy tales is actually a collection of case files of magical mischief. Now the girls must take on the family responsibility of being fairy tale detectives. So when I went into Epic and I saw that they have the Sisters Grimm, I was so excited. So the first one, which I have favorited, is called The Sisters Grimm, the Fairy Tale Detectives. So if you, just search for an Epic, you can find it. And what I love about this is that I don't have to go to a bookstore to buy a whole series. I have the first couple of them here for me if I wanted to start reading it. So I'm just going to read this little paragraph here, which is a little bit of a teaser for the first book. In the distance, a thunderous bellow rang, followed by the terrible sound of falling trees and a stampede of terrified animals. It was coming, and there was no way to outrun it. Still, Sabrina and Daphne had to try. They sprinted as fast as they could, fighting with every step the dense forest branches that scratched at their faces and arms. We have to find a way to stop it, Daphne cried between gasps. Sabrina knew her little sister was right, but how? They were two children versus a vicious monster. I'll think of something, she said, dragging her sister behind an enormous oak tree for a much needed rest. Sabrina squeezed Daphne's hand to reassure her while she forced air into her own burning lungs. Her words sounded empty in her ears. She didn't have a plan, and even if she did, it wouldn't make a difference. The creature was on top of them. Splintering wood and damp soil rained from the sky as the tree they crouched behind was violently uprooted. The two girls looked up into the horrible face above them and felt scorching breath blow through their hair. What has happened to our lives? Sabrina wondered. When did the world become unrecognizable? And what has happened to her, the 11-year-old girl who only 2 days prior had been an orphan on a train? And I will stop there. You'll see to go to the next page, an arrow pops up here and it will just bring you right to chapter 1. And what I love about reading online is if I wanted, I could make the text bigger. There's ways to find, if I don't know what one of the words are using Epic, I can just use my cursor. I could hear some of the words if I don't know what it says, and also find the definition here, which I think is so cool about reading online is there's some really great features that will help you right in the moment. So I used to read this to my third graders at the end of the year, and then they would continue through the summer, and it really engaged them. Especially, I know in third grade, you do a lot with fairy tale reading. For my fourth and fifth graders on here, I know you guys did a lot with fairy tales in third grade. And, these two girls, Sabrina and Daphne, go through a lot of different adventures. And it's really cool how different fairy tale characters come into the story in different ways. Some of them are villains, some of them become heroes that you wouldn't expect. And it's a great series. So I hope this is something that you guys give a try. And if you do, I would love to hear from you because this series really is one of my favorites. And I hope that if you're having trouble getting into reading, my best advice would be to find a series that really engages you. Um, and you'll take off from there. So with that, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I can't believe June is next week already. I can't wait to see you for our field day, which will be next week. And we'll be on a live Zoom session to start the day off, and then you guys will go from there doing some pretty fun field day activities from home. So I hope everybody is well. I miss you. Stay safe, and I send you all my best. All right. Bye, guys.